Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Interactively Faster Than Light! And I forgot to give us the option of the next two sectors. We got Civilian or Rebel Controlled. For now we shall choose Civilian because Rebel Controlled is generally a bad idea. And we still get the same option of having all hostile sectors if we want later. So for now, the Civilian sector. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the ensuing rebels catch you. There are no special features at all on this particular map. It is purely a place for normality. So we shall jump here, because that is a normal thing to do. Everyone seems to agree that getting the first level of shields is very good. We shall aid the civilian ship because it is being chased by pirates, and we don't like that kind of thing. And we're just going to activate auto fire and just fire randomly into this shield because currently it's not going to do anything no matter where we hit. So, already we have good old Wogan who is fully leveled. Well, not fully leveled, but leveled once, allowing him to fire rapidly. Now we can unactivate the, stop the pipe beam from going. And we'll continue to hammer their shield system and their weaponry system. All the systems! And then we'll blast them in the face with a pike beam. Once the shields are down, that is. Excellent. The weaponry system didn't take any damage then, so we're going to hit that with some iron weaponry there. After all, we don't want to take any damage. Damage is to be avoided. I consider damage to be annoying, at least. And now the pirate ship is destroyed. Apologies for the audio levels last video, by the way. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. It seems the crew do not survive the assault. You can take, well, however, what remains, which includes an automated preloader. Ha ha! Which means that our weapons fire even more rapidly. I like the sound of that. Our iron blasts sound like they're going to be staying around, because if they can fire faster, the mantis hail you. The captain says, "I claim this vessel for my clan. Good hunting." Well, jolly good sir, I shall now attack you. And our weapons will now fire even quicker. 15% quicker. However, that dual laser is not fun. New mail's arrived because I forgot to close my mail program. At least their weaponry system is disabled now. And that's another dead mantis spider. Excellent work, eh? Getting even more scrap. One more encounter and we should have sufficient scrap for the level 1 shield. And I can stop hanging around in medbay pointlessly. We shall intervene to defend this outpost from the automated rebel scout that is attacking it. And it is detecting that we are a high-level threat, as it should. Unfortunately, there's no shields, so we can just happily slice and dice this thing. Like so. That's the way. 2 iron damage to that, but unfortunately it's not enough because the thing's basically dead in the water already. Good old Wogan's already almost leveled. Apparently our iron weapons have a 30% faster charge rate because of our good old Wogan and... See, Wogan's useful in this game. Oh, there we go. The outpost hails us after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. And on the house we shall now level our shields. Expensive, but now I shall provide a loving embrace, and by this I mean shields. Zing! Which gives us a bit more defense. Well, a lot more defense. We actually no longer have 5 hits until we take damage permanently. This is actually not bad. We find an automated rebel scout floating near this beacon, despite the pristine condition it appears to be deactivated. What we'll do is we'll attempt to hack into it, and we're able to pull all the ship's data about this sector, as well as fuel and missiles. Now we know what to see. There's a store there. There's asteroids there. We're not going to bother with that. Well, what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 and 6, because this could still make it. So we'll go this way. Actually, those... Oh, no, we'll go this way. I have a hunch this is the right way to go. Yeah, I think the audio is going to be okay. Alright, well, there's another Rebel Scout, but this one's not a automated one. It's on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing it. We will intervene to defend this outpost. And the Rebel responds to our feat, or threat. They don't know who we are, but no one defies the Rebel feat. I'm just going to move ever so swiftly on after failing that sentence. There is an annoying anti-ship drone. Fortunately, we got shields just in the nick of time. Also gives Straga some leveling in his piloting abilities, which is fantastic. Good on you, Straga. And... slice and dice. And you see that shield is already, you know, making its money back. And yet another enemy vessel falls to the might of the Prelude of Light. Aided, of course, by the loyal subscribers. And the outpost hails us, saying that the pompous expletives expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. More fuel, more scrap. I like what I hear. So, now we shall get onward. And we have empty space. We spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to be refueled for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. We shall demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to fight. They're preparing to escape. They have pretty decent equipment, though, for people not wanting to fight. Let's be honest here. We'll obviously need to take out that cockpit immediately. But first thing going down will be the weaponry system. And now the FTL charge is delayed. No doubt they'll be in there trying to fix the steering wheel, but hey, Pike beam. Hopefully we didn't blow it up, whatever the good stuff was. Aha! We detect faint life signatures from an attack piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew as a first step on his path for revenge. And it is regrettable, we got Lagarde. Not LaForge, Lagarde. Lagarde gets to hang out in the medbay though. Because that's really the only place he can be. He can hang out in oxygen. Good on you, Lagarde. And Vectron. Vectron is doing well. We shall now press on to this unvisited location. So far so good in this particular situation. We are immediately contacted by a settlement located presumably upon this moon, or planet. Hello, travellers. Your ship appears to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? We shall listen to their offer. A space dock is under assault from the rebels. Though the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. We'll agree to rescue the store. And they give us a quest marker over there, which is actually quite a way away. We'll do what we can. That's the store, right? Well, we'll do what we can. If we don't make it, we don't make it. We can always take out the rebels anyway. We're doing rather well at this stage. Drone control or cloaking? To be honest, I don't really want to sell anything at this particular stage. If those augmentations, pointless. Drone control I do want at some stage. Definitely want the drone control. Because we have a very nice drone here. Which just pretty much turns that into free repair. Which means we never need to fix anything. But I don't really want to sell any more weapons, because they're all good weapons. So we'll save the scrap for now. And we'll continue to jump onwards. I think we can make that quest before we end up having to leave the sector in a very, very quick way. We lead to nothing but empty space. Rejoice! Empty space! Do, 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 do. Empty space. Once we arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. We shall engage the rebel and rescue the space dock. And it is a relatively stock standard rebel for this particular sector. Another one of those little dronies. Don't need to hit the cockpit. We'll hit the weaponry system, the shield system though. And now that it has been disabled, we shall then pike beam them. Fortunately, their beam is very nasty, so we shall have to definitely take down their weaponry system, but our shields are keeping up with the anti-ship drone. Good on you, Straga. You're piling like a boss. And that's another dead rebel. They provide us with 16 scrap. The outpost hails us and says, "Thank you. I didn't know we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. The hull does not need patching, but we have goods." We are, sadly, $1 off the drone control. And yeah, we could get crewmen, but at this stage the crew teleporter does seem very tempting. Very tempting. Because let's face it, it's just so good. And I do have a surplus crew anyway. You know what, I'm gonna do it. Store, where are ya? Crew teleporter. Where are ya, Lagardi? Lagardi, you get to be a guard and get in the teleporter. I like how well the ship is laid out, just makes so much sense. Alright, well let's jump. We don't really have any more time, so we just have to get straight to the exit here. We've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL that thing is charged, we can jump to the next sector. A small merchant ship passes you and says, "We don't know about your secret mission, definitely not, but we will give you free stuff." And I'll say thank you. A small teleporting explosive, self-teleporting explosive, that damages systems and crew but not the hull, and can target your own ship. Interesting weapon, actually. I'll equip that for now over the hull missile. It only requires 1 power. And we can also use that to support raids. And take out medbays. All sorts of very interesting ideas there. Gotta give Lagardi a chance after all. Probably need a friend for Lagardi though, if we're honest. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, what is it the next sector, I hear you ask? We have a Zoltan controlled sector and a Rock controlled sector. Which sector is the sector to be selecting this sector? And also, well, I only have 18 scrap left, but you are welcome to make comments about what we can do. We have 5 crew right now. Personally, I would like a Mantis or a Rock to support Lagardi, because Lagardi currently is just like, I am very stock standard, everybody. But he is there. We have Lagardi versus not having Lagardi. So he will be there, and we will enjoy his presence. So, when we come back, we'll continue to play Faster Than Light! Tell us where we're going to be going. Tell us what we're going to be upgrading. And thank you for watching.